Hi, this is Lauren Litchell, and this is another segment on consciousness, and it's about remembering things. And so I came up with an idea that actually works for, or had worked for a coworker, and it works for my son. And it's called, I call them poppers, but they're really just remembering bubbles. And so I will take you through the process of being able to remember things easier. There's 3 steps, and the first one is just to close your eyes and picture a bubble with an image of something that you need to remember. Include as many senses to be released when the bubble pops, such as smell, taste, hear, feel, etc. The example I've used here is to picture your sunglasses in or on the bubble you create in your mind, and when it goes off you smell grass baking in the sun and birds chirping while eating a popsicle on a warm day. So it kind of groups together all senses and memories that you have associated with sun, so that you will remember. That is a remember bubble for your sunglasses. And then in step 2, you want to picture in your mind the activity that you do preceding whatever, I'll just read it. Picture the activity that precedes the need for the remembered item, and having the bubble burst each time you perform the preceding activity. So in this example, picture yourself walking outside of the door and the bubble bursting and you experiencing all the senses that you've identified with the bubble bursting in step 1. And so that's why the pictures over here are: 1, your memory bubble with sunglasses; 2, picturing the preceding activity, your house, walking outside on a sunny day; and then 3 is to actually practice what you've just done. Perform the preceding activity, in this example, walk outside, and practice bursting the bubble with the reminder within it. And again, with all the senses that you've coded. And so that's the last step here, where the bubbles bursts and you remember that you need to put your sunglasses on. And this is a system that can be innovated to remember anything that you would like to remember. Uh, my son uses it for his backpack. We had a few days in a row where that was an issue, and so we sat down together and visualized creating the we call them poppers, and it worked out. The colleague was forgetting her sunglasses every time she left for work at the end of the day. So I told her, well, I kind of came up with this little mind trick and explained it to her, and she totally didn't. She kind of thought I was a little bit crazy, but she did it. And when we were going out for lunch, she wanted to tell me that the system had worked. And while we had programmed the preceding activity to be when she would walk out at the end of the day, it actually, her mind was like, you know what, I'm going to modify this and use it for whenever I go out in the sun. And that's how she was able to remember her sunglasses when we walked to lunch. So I know this can work. It might sound a little different, but it's not crazy, and I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Thank you. Have a great day.